Thank you for those beautiful readings tonight and so well read. It's a wonderful thing in Christian Science how we are taught here God supplies every need, whatever that need is. Supply, financial supply, health, joy, whatever it is, God is the source of all good, and therefore we can turn to Him and be filled with His love and His power and presence. In the lesson this week, in the story in Joshua where Moses had passed on and Joshua was going to have to take over, and he had some pretty big shoes to fill, the Lord said to him, "There shall not any man be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. As I was with Moses, so I will be with thee. I will not fail thee nor forsake thee. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law." Many years ago, I was given that statement, the first part of it, by a practitioner, the part that reads that no man will be able to stand before thee all the days of thy life. And it was explained to me, the idea of no man standing before me or anyone meant that no problem would be able to stand before me or anyone all the days of my life. And at that time, I was dealing with what is known as chronic troubles, chronic problems. They would go on and on. I would get coughs and colds and flu, stomach problems, headaches. It seemed like I was sick more days than not. And so this verse from the Bible was so comforting and helpful to me to know that no problem could stand before me all the days of my life, but that I needed to be strong and courageous. And also, it says to observe the commandments. So I began to forget my troubles, so to speak, and focus more on how I could be strong and courageous. I focused more on the laws and principles of God. I spent a great deal of time studying and praying, and then to the best of my ability, living what I was reading. And I did this despite sometimes the way I felt. And little by little, those problems that had continued chronically for quite some time began to diminish and finally disappear, as Mrs. Eddy says, out of my life. It was a tremendous healing, and I am so grateful for it. We hear tonight over and over again the power of God to heal. And that's the truth. We have a good God that loves us. And when we turn to Him, He never fails us. So grateful to be here tonight. And thank you all.